So, 18 months ago, John, you were about to go to Mexico, and Chris, you wanted to take 3 weeks off to do your Edinburgh show.
Okay.
So, where have you been? I've been waiting here the whole time on you.
I've actually just been released from Mexico.
Just released from Mexico?
That's me just back.
It's,
I'm not allowed to
Did you get Zika?
I'm not allowed to speak about what happened.
I took the Rangers job before Warburton, and then it was Casino. And who have we got to now?
I don't know.
You always forget it was Stuart McCall, didn't you? Stuart McCall.
No, we don't. No.
It was just a really good 3 weeks.
One of those ones that 3 weeks turned into 8.
Fucking, do you know what? I've not gigged in ages and I do not fucking miss it. See you talking about taking 3 weeks off to go and do a Fringe show. Honestly, I'd rather cut myself.
So, if this is your first time listening, I'm Gary Black.
I'm Chris.
And I'm John.
Are we just going for first names? Shit, now I look like an idiot.
Well, I was telling you this, 4 weeks ago, was it? I was talking about the Maggie Mays incident.
Right.
When I was in the queue to get any Maggie Mays.
Oh, there was a brief WhatsApp message.
Yeah.
Do you know who I am?
And some wee guy tapped me in the shoulder and said, "You don't do a podcast, do you?" And I was like, "No." And he went, "Oh, because there's a Trample Back podcast that I listen to, and I thought you were a guy, John Walker." And I was like,
Nah.
I was like, that podcast is like 2 year old. And he went, "Oh, me and my mates have just started listening to it."
It's fucking...
I crushed his dreams. He was on a date, on a Tinder date, and he was more interested in talking about the fucking podcast.
It's like when you get... when your mum finally brings home a lumber that you can see, stepping into your dad's footsteps, and then he just disappears. Like the whole thing just got too much from. He just fucking chucked it, just wrapped it.
So I can't remember this wee guy's name, but if he started listening,
how are we going to number these?
Oh, this is just going to be 73, I think.
73, is that how many we've done?
Yeah.
72.
I thought we'd done more than that.
Felt like more, eh?
Aye.
So basically, all the people who badgered us on Facebook and Twitter and in real life, all you seven people. This is your fault. So
the seventh was Gary, though.
I thought you were setting up like fake bot accounts, tweeting yourself, going, "Oh, they're fucking wild for it. We should do more podcasts."
There's a guy in Asia that wants one. There's a guy in America that does one. They're all an IP address in Ballock, but
do you know, I'm so reticent to do podcasts because I just don't see the fucking point. Well, I'm just so tired of everybody's opinion and fucking people thinking that they deserve to be heard.
Chris, you do deserve an opinion.
No, this is where wrong. He didn't want to do the podcast again because he thought he had nothing interesting to say. The thing was, none of us ever had anything interesting to say. People just liked listening to it.
That's like a VH1 behind the music. 20 years later, going, do you know what? I knew Gary fucking hated me. But the music, man, we just kept turning up for the podcasts.
So the last 18 months, basically, any time anyone's died, we get an immediate alert. So we have a list of people who've died since August 2016.
Okay, so just one sheet?
Just one. I crammed them all onto one sheet. So I'll just go through them, and then you can stop me if you want to interject.
These are since we've done the last podcast?
Since the last podcast, this is people who've died.
Were you updating this daily?
Every day I went in and gave it another go.
Back to the log. There's a couple of 100 names there, Gary.
I know.
Okay.
So we see how far we get along.
I feel, with what I know about people dying, that there's more than 100 people that have died.
Yeah.
This is only the good ones. This is the top. Skimmed the top of the list.
Okay, I'll be the judge.
Like, you know how some weeks we didn't have anyone? Those one, and we just have to scramble someday. None of those would made this list. This is the top list.
Just like some Russian athlete from 70s.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, before we go, see this podcast? Well, we just put it out to the people that have actually asked for it.
Yeah.
And see how it goes. So the format of this is we're going to try and do every name in this list. Because, see, to be honest, I've stopped paying attention to what Trump's up to. Putin looks like a good fucking laugh.
You've been off social media. Maradona, and the weirdest thing I've ever seen, put out a tweet with a picture of him and Putin, and he's like, so happy for my friend to be elected again.
My comrade.
In the week of England being so against Russia, the only guy they hate more than Putin is put a picture of him.
Aye.
Just as Russia host the World Cup.
Just a noise up. Right, we'll go through this and just see who we've missed. Gary, you've excelled yourself here.
I know.
Right, the first one we're going to go for 13th August. Kenny Baker.
The original R2D2.
Was there another one?
I think the more modern ones is a mix between half actors and half robots.
Fucking robots, don't even start me in the Boston Dynamic cunts.
Fucking, probably Tesla.
Aye, oh, the fucking Elon Musk. I'm everybody's pal. Fucking lorry drivers, taxi drivers, self-service checkouts.
He's stealing the subway idea. He's acting like the Glasgow subway was his idea. Oh, I'm digging holes in the ground so we can transport underneath.
Oh, mate, see if you turn up at a karaoke, like, what are you singing, Elon? Monorail, monorail, monorail. Right, Kenny Baker. Kenny Baker was the only guy that made any real money out of the actors for the Star Wars film.
Was he?
Aye.
Well, not now, surely.
Well, see when they made the original film, they all looked at the script and it was like a cowboy movie in space. So Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, David Prowse, they all looked at it and went, "So this is going to do fuck all. We'll just take the advance. We'll take the check. You know, like the lump sum." Old Kenny Baker.
I'll take the merch cut.
Aye, I'll take a percentage.
No way.
Kenny Baker.
So every time you buy an R2D2 cookie jar?
I think out of everything.
Mrs. Baker makes some money.
Aye, I think out of everything. You know, anything with Star Wars merch on it, I think he got a wee cut.
Nice.
He got the great deal. Must have saved a fortune in a coffin. Like, see if you were Kenny Baker, what would you want to get buried in? The fucking R2.
Oh, yeah.
So that when somebody finds you in the future, 2,000 years in the future, somebody digs them up.
I got to change your batteries. Oh, it's just a fucking weird amalgam of
This
bone.
robot ate a guy.
Elon Musk's fucking descendants, the only survivors. Right, who else we got? Kenny Baker.
One of John's favourites, Mr. Fuji, They Wrestling.
Oh, did he die?
He's
I think you're going to be saying that a lot.
He's on the list. He's on the list. I'm only reading them one at a time. I've not read ahead.
Yeah, I only found out today his actual real name's Harry Fujiwara. He was from Hawaii. Wasn't even Japanese.
Pretty racist, eh?
Or Fijian.
Look at his eyes.
But
Mr.
it was the early 90s.
Fijian.
Early 90s popular culture. No giving an Asian a job.
I don't remember him.
Really?
you do.
Yokozuna.
Yokozuna?
Salt?
He threw chalk or salt in people's eyes every
Don't
week.
you tell me
I
you don't remember WrestleMania 9 then?
I remember Yokozuna. I don't remember Mr. Fuji.
You don't remember he was like the Chinese Paul Bearer.
Aye. Right, got it. The Hawaiian.
The next one on the 29th of August was Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. Again, how did you feel about Gene Wilder?
I love... I've still never seen his Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's Hear No Evil, See No Evil is the only thing... All the prior movies are the only things I know him from. So, the Hear No Evil, See No Evil is probably one of my favourite comedy movies ever.
But you've seen the Johnny Depp one?
Yes.
With the Fat Boy Slim soundtrack.
That's just a timing thing though. That
Bad
just
timing?
happened.
You know, there's they're bringing this new thing out, right? It's called DVDs. And you can take old things and watch them anytime you like.
I heard Roald Dahl hated the film version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Roald Dahl hated everything.
But he said that if it was going to remain true to the original text, then the rape scene would have been kept in.
Roald Dahl books are dark.
It wasn't dark enough though.
Aye.
He didn't like it. Fucking Gene Wilder. Do you know what? Hear No Evil, See No Evil. You're a big fan of that?
I love that film.
I don't think I've ever seen it the whole way through.
It's the one scene, and it's like the...
In the shop?
No, on the bus with Richard Pryor and his sister.
Right.
And she tells him he's black.
Right.
And he goes, I'm black? Does mum know? And he goes, cancel the swimming lessons. It's just like the Dave Chappelle black white supremacist sketch.
What about What about Richard Pryor and Marlon Brando?
What about them?
If you've not read this, Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones outed them as a couple.
For the listeners, I'm making two fingers hitting off one another. That symbol.
Yeah. We've no idea what it means. None of us do.
It's not that. It's that.
I got you.
Not that.
Yeah, I got you.
I believe
Male scissoring.
Docking.
There you go.
So that Quincy Jones article's fucking hilarious. See, out in Michael Jackson. So, he was a song thief, ripped off Diana Ross.
And that is Michael Jackson's biggest crime.
Aye. Song thief, virginity thief. Arnold Palmer.
The man that keeps the Scottish economy afloat with all the fivers in circulation.
Aye.
That's worth 50 quid.
Do you know what an Arnold Palmer is? The drink?
I don't know what's in it. I've drank one.
It's a soft drink.
Is it?
Aye, it's lemonade and orange juice.
But I think people can make a variety.
Fresh orange juice.
Alright.
No diluting.
Posh Fanta.
Like council fucking Fanta with your double strength concentrate.
No added sugar.
Full of tartisan. You still get tartisan in there? That was...
It's tartisan.
Tartisan was like an additive that
It's like cremola foam.
No, it sent kids off their tits. That was in it was like a colouring.
Is that what was in the original red cola when it used to be good?
Well, for years they sold the juice with the sticker on it, the label saying no tartisan or tartisan free. I'm probably fucking seen it wrong. I probably drank too much yet and it's fucked the word bit in my brain up. Pete Burns. Do you know what? Pete Burns is a top of the pops memory. You know what? That kind of going, is that?
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Aye. See was it Doctor and the Medics he sang?
Yeah.
See that cover version of You Spin Me Round?
Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive. Who did Doctor and the Medics sing?
Spirit in the Sky.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. You're right on that there.
He was like one of the first people when I was looking at this list that I remember thinking when he died that I thought he had already died. Like I was convinced we'd already done an episode of him dying.
We might have predicted it.
As Pete Burns, the third coming of Christ. Imagine Pete Burns effigies made out of clay, stuck in a crucifix. I mean, you think kids don't like going to fucking church now? Imagine just Pete Burns in a loincloth.
But he does have that quite suitable name, like if you stubbed your toe, Pete Burns.
Aye. But see, he'd be that glamorous in your day-to-day life and just stick with the name Pete. Like, you've changed the width of your face, your lips. Do you know what? Going, glam up the name.
No, but you ever tried to change a bank card name? Too much hassle.
Leonard Cohen. When Leonard Cohen died, 7th of November, 82 years old.
Do you know what this is like? Your list is like match of the day, right? But when there's like 4 0-0s. And I would have just snipped the 0-0s out into the scoreline.
Aye.
And then played the highlights with other games.
Here's John Sliskett, Kenny Baker, Gene Wilder.
See? That's not going deep enough.
Arnold Palmer, Pete Burns, that's that. Fucking...
I've trimmed the fat. There's no fat in my list.
My list is all fat. Andrew Sachs still never got a phone call.
Died by the phone on the wall in the kitchen.
It's pretty sad that when he died, that was the thing that he's now known for. His most famous thing is...
Do you think so?
Russell Brand didn't phone him.
Where are you with the Russell Brand stuff now? Are you still keeping up with the cunt?
No, because he stopped doing loads of stuff. He was too much, man. I was watching too much of him. Like, I actually thought he was my pal. Like, I was speaking to him more than I was speaking to anyone else, although he wasn't talking back.
Were you tweeting? Or?
No, just he was doing stuff on YouTube. Every time I went on Twitter, he was like tagged in an interview he'd done for something else. That if there wasn't a petition going through the government that wasn't signed by him, there wasn't a petition going through government.
Aye.
He was everywhere. And then he was like, I'm exhausted, so I don't know when you're sleeping.
Take a week off.
Aye. So I think he stopped doing loads of stuff. And I just get bored in general with things now.
My tolerance level.
See when you stop giving a fuck about things,
aye,
it's so much better.
It's
like it does.
The John Walker way.
Aye, it was. we should worry about homeless people. Nah, you know, I don't care.
Do you know what you should
Don't
do?
care.
You should start up like a webinar on Facebook. You're pretty much the only guy that I know that doesn't have a webinar on Facebook, and you could say, right, watch this video and I'll tell you how you can have it all, and then you do a 3-minute video, and then at the end you go, listen, you need to sign up for the webinar. Of course, it's £300 for 12 30-minute videos.
You could pull it off. You've got the right face for it.
But never ever telling them anything. Just a bit promising them everything at the same time. It's coming. Catch you for the next video for the secret of drop shipping and not giving a fuck.
Have you seen the Amazon Prime series, The Path?
No.
It's got Jesse from Breaking Bad in it.
Right.
It's about, I think it's based on a real life American-based cult, but it's not quite exactly them.
Right. The Scientology? Or?
Yeah.
Aye. What if they come after us?
We'll give them John.
They've been awfully quiet, haven't they? The Scientologists just think they're gathering strength.
I'm convinced they're going to kill Tom Cruise soon. Because there was rumours he's out.
No.
He'll never be out.
He's trying to leave. Is the big
right.
rumour. But
just desperately trying every door in the building.
But there's like,
and it's all painted.
But there was like somebody's dad, well, the guy who runs it. His dad has been on like loads of podcasts saying that he's not even allowed to speak to his son anymore because he left.
Richard Miscavige?
No, Ron Miscavige or whatever it is, and it's David Miscavige runs it all.
Right, and his dad's Ron.
Aye, and he's not allowed to talk to him anymore, and he's been doing some fucking weird.
So Tom Cruise, we'll do Tom Cruise watch.
Yeah.
If you've got any news about Tom Cruise, if you sight him, he's a shout. Let us know. Did they appear in the film about the pilot, Made in America?
I've still not seen it, but I've heard it's excellent. The one where he's the drug runner.
But the fact Cruise is in it puts me off.
Aye, I would never. I would automatically go, "Oh, Cruise is in it." Nah, it's not for me.
Are
you doing your Mission Impossible? No, don't care.
I'm gonna watch it.
Cocktail? Would you watch Cocktail?
I've seen Cocktail.
Would you, do you know what? I would watch Tom Cruise movies like he was an arsehole and he's like wee smug face and all that. But it's as soon as you know he's Scientology daft, you go, that's a cut off. Going, do you know what? He's as good as fucking dead to me. They can put Tom Cruise, 13th of December 2016, dead Scientologist. So if you see Tom,
let us know.
If you see Tom, tell him we said hello.
So you're still upset about Fidel Castro dying?
Do you know the worst part of it is? Probably 36% of the people that turned up at that state funeral had a fucking Che Guevara t-shirt on. He outlasted them, but he just never get the merch together, did he? The Fidel hat was popular, but I don't think he copyrighted it.
No. He needed better branding advice.
Aye. Whoever was doing Che's was leaps ahead. Castro, is his son running the country now? Or?
I think America are running it.
Aye.
You sure?
Aye, they went on and done it was Obama that done the deal with him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was one of his last sort of big acts, wasn't it, before?
I was reading a thing the other day that said that in the first year in term, Barack Obama killed more people with drones than Donald Trump.
Aye.
Which I thought was interesting.
Aye, but he's so charismatic. You'd be delighted that your school get absolutely annihilated. He's one to watch now, Obama. He just goes walks on about.
And gets paid $300,000 a meeting.
He could do what he likes. He still looks better than the
other guy.
The golf course.
Aye, the golfer.
I don't even want to talk about it. I just control, delete the whole fucking country.
I actually don't mind him. Doesn't he bother me anymore? I think he's funny. This is one of the things that I stopped caring about.
Right.
I was so angry about the fact that people were voting for him, and people were going, "He's not that racist. He's not that bad." And you were going, "You're being a Mongol. Stop being a Mongol."
Like he can't structure a sentence. Like there's words missing. He repeats.
But that's because his false teeth are coming out.
Was it you that sent me the Twitter video of his hair blowing up?
Aye, through the back.
There was a moment for like 2 weeks where I just went to that clip repeatedly if I was bored and work and needed a laugh.
But it kind of looks like... It looks like an old... Like see the is it the first or second Harry Potter where Voldemort's growing an cyst on the back of somebody's back?
Yeah.
It's almost as if, see when the hair blew out, you could almost make out the outline of the host. You know, but then the parasite just get bigger and bigger. You just make the outline of his father's face.
Have you seen the clip of him from before he was president?
No.
When he was giving the solution to the North American trade deal or the trade deal with China. And he goes, there's 2 ways you can do things. You can go to China, you can send an ambassador, and you can be all nice and go, look, we're going to increase taxes if you don't start paying up. He's like, I would just send somebody and go, listen, motherfuckers, 25% tax. And you're like, aye, that's what people like about him. He's an arsehole.
Aye, but he's fighting for our rights. We needed somebody like him. So, Fidel. I wonder what Fidel would fucking make of this. The podcast coming back.
This is a list of people that are definitely never going to become fans.
Aye. Just look at all those missed opportunities. I fucking need to go quicker here, don't I?
Yeah, let's rattle through the rest of 2016.
Okay.
Right, do you know what? We'll just do good guy.
Okay.
Not good guy.
Greg Lake from Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Never listen to him, fuck him.
Ian McCaskill, famous weather reporter.
Was he the one that got the big storm wrong?
Yeah.
Was it Michael Fish?
No, it was... oh no, it was Michael Fish. Ian McCaskill probably had
Michael
something to do with it.
Fish does not make mistakes.
He did.
Did he?
Aye.
That has shattered my childhood.
Says that, they say there's a big storm coming, but there isn't really. And then there was a fucking huge storm.
The worst storm there's ever been.
See that storm though? All I really remember about it is for weeks and weeks them fucking complaining about Kew Gardens. Like, who fucking cares? So fucking plant them again.
When was this storm?
Oh,
89.
Oh, right, okay.
Can we check that?
Okay.
The storm. But see if you Google that see if you Google that Michael Fish storm, it's just going to come up videos of fucking sad gardeners standing next to grip bins going, I don't know what we're going to do.
1987.
1987?
Yeah.
Any mention of Kew Gardens? Did everything just fucking grow back?
Nothing.
Bet it's on its Wikipedia page.
Oh, what, Kew Gardens or the storm?
So if you're listening to this in the train or at home or wherever you are, please go into the Kew Gardens Wikipedia page and just say, have a wee look.
And if it's not there...
Get back to me, DM me.
If it's not there, make sure you put it on.
Michael Fish destroyed this place. Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Everyone's favourite
Hungarian?
Deadpool list.
Is that Hungarian?
You don't know who Zsa Zsa Gabor is?
No. Am I right though?
99 she got to.
Yeah.
She?
She was an actress.
And what?
Old shit films.
Rest my case.
99. I bet she was older than that. I bet she'd lied for it. I bet she was about 118. You know, lied about her age in the golden era. Rick Parfitt.
Status Quo. Apparently a very nasty man. It came out after his death. You know, when people are like, but he was a really lovely man. He was like, he's died. He was horrible to his family.
Francis Rossi have said about it.
Yeah, I think he was saying it as well.
Aye. So Rick was a right arsehole. Dancing his grave. Oh, he was
a right arsehole, but he looked good in jeans.
Single-handedly rocking the mullet for 30 years. Again, were they ever off This Morning? I feel like every time I watched This Morning as a child, Rick Parfitt and Francis Rossi were there.
I don't understand how their career lasted so long on...
Well, have you ever heard the one, is it Pictures of Matchstick Man, when they came out in the 60s?
Yeah, their first album. Yeah.
It sounded nothing like the stadium rock that they became known for. Fuck Rick Parfitt. Liz Smith. 95 she was.
95, aye.
She looked like a good egg. Carrie Fisher, that made me pretty sad.
Yeah.
You can see it's got to you there, Gary. Yeah.
I know. It upset me.
And do you know what? I was really, really upset about George Michael. I didn't realise that I liked George Michael as much.
Oh, really?
Fucking
I knew.
Fuck.
I knew you liked George Michael.
Just see Spotify for the whole week after. It was a whole Bowie hanging there again.
I felt quite...
Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you.
He had a very John Walker obituary.
Did he?
Aye. Where it was like, people didn't know this, but he gave so much money to charity.
Aye, there was a lot of that stuff coming out. God, when I lost a leg,
I'm
gave
on
me a new one.
Matt, the hospital's the John Walker wing is on one side and it's the George Michael wing on the other. And
just in the middle.
And Kenny Baker from all the merchandise money has got the top.
The dome, the big silver and blue dome.
Kenny Baker runs the doors. You need to pay Kenny Baker a subsidiary every time you go through a door from one section to the next. Just 5 pence. 5 pence to Kenny Baker.
What about, did you see as well, Debbie Reynolds, Carrie Fisher's mum, died the day after as well?
Oh, that's so sad, isn't it?
That's like parrots, isn't it? Like if the owner dies, a parrot dies like instantly.
Is it?
Aye. A parrot can live for God knows how. I haven't been told this, and it's going to get so attached to their owners. If their owner dies, they then just recognise the owner's
Be
dead.
glad if you just like gone on a long weekend.
It's either that or it's a myth, and that families are coming in after their mum have died and went, nobody's fucking taking that parrot and just fucking snapping their neck. And go like,
I'm so upset.
Parrot's all die.
Oh. Fucking. People, do you know what they keeps parrots?
I know I've got a distant aunt that had a famous parrot in Stonehaven.
Right.
What was it famous for?
Being a parrot. For Bobby the parrot or something like that.
Was she a pirate?
Yeah, peg leg. So,
Lived by the coast.
aye.
Lived in a lighthouse once she gave up the pirating. And Debbie Reynolds, Carrie Fisher, that's so sad, eh? Right,
So that's half an hour of the second half of 2016.
It's fucking depressing when you do them all at one time.
Is it?
See for that whole list there. Kenny Baker's the only cunt I like. Did you watch the George Michael, the film they released?
No.
No.
God, I didn't
Where is
realise you were
this
that
going?
big a fan. A tearjerker.
But the interviews were good. It was, he worked on it, you know, up until he died, you know, and they released it a couple of months after. It was just, I'm fucking welling up. Let's go on to 2017. I'm going to go through the list for 2017 and we're going to find the saddest death of 2017, right?
Okay.
Right, we're going to start with Graham Taylor. Was John Hurt a bigger loss than Graham Taylor?
Yes.
Okay. We have agreement here. John Hurt's a bigger loss than Graham Taylor.
Graham Taylor is responsible for San Marino's best ever performance, though.
See when they scored that goal, I'd never seen my dad jump so high.
That was amazing. I still watch that every now and again.
Right, is John Hurt a bigger loss than Graham Taylor?
Who's John Hurt?
Okay, that's the answer you need for him.
Okay, is Mary Tyler Moore a bigger loss than Graham Taylor? Apart from the line in the Buddy Holly song?
Yeah, that's just for
That's all UK people know her for.
Yeah.
Right, so still Graham Taylor. Is Graham Taylor a fucking Tara Palmer Tompkinson?
Is that news to you?
I just forgot.
The lifestyle's going to catch up eventually.
I think it is. I think Tara Palmer Tompkinson's the bigger loss.
In what respect? That she was willing to change for the 4-4-2?
Yeah.
You think Tara Palmer Tompkinson's a bigger loss than Graham Taylor?
Yeah, I do.
Right, okay, Tara Palmer Tompkinson's in. Tommy Gemmell, Lisbon Lion, scored in 2 European Cup finals. John, is Tara Palmer Tompkinson a bigger loss than Tommy Gemmell?
I'll go with no.
No.
So Tommy Gemmell's top trumps now.
Right, Tommy Gemmell's top. Is Tommy Gemmell a bigger loss than Chuck Berry?
I can't forgive Chuck Berry for stealing Martin McFly's career away from him.
Just cultural appropriation for Chuck Berry. So, is Chuck Berry a bigger loss than Tommy Gemmell?
No.
So Tommy Gemmell's still there.
Yeah.
Geez, oh, this one's through
Your
up.
turn, John.
A right Republican grudge match. Is Tommy Gemmell a bigger loss than Martin McGuinness? see whoever wins here, I'm happy. Is Tommy Gemmell a bigger loss than Martin McGuinness? And let's not forget everything that Tommy Gemmell done for the peace process.
Yes.
Tommy Gemmell's a bigger loss.
Tommy Gemmell still wins.
Tommy Gemmell's a bigger loss. Is Tommy Gemmell a bigger loss than Sir Arnold Clark?
Yes. All Arnold Clark did was make second-hand cars more expensive.
I know a lot of people work in the car industry, and the rumours about him were he'd been rattling for years, like wandering about with no clothes on. Do you know what? I've just made
Must
that
be
up.
really good. I was going to say
But
it.
he wasn't well for a long time.
So we're still on Tommy.
Tommy Gemmell's fucking rompers. Is Tommy Gemmell a bigger loss than Igo Higo?
You know it's Ugo
Igo. Is Tommy Gemmell a bigger loss than Igo?
Yes.
Tommy Gemmell's a bigger
But
loss.
less of a shock.
Tommy Gemmell, I aimed at that. Was it only
44, 45?
44? What a waste, eh?
When are they going to put the statue outside Ibrox?
Can I afford it?
Just get a Corinthians figure and put it on a plinth.
Aye. But see if you framed the photo right, like if you took it close enough to the sort of mini statuette, the Subbuteo guy,
Yeah.
you know, it'd look massive outside the stadium. You know, if you get the perspective there, right? Right, so Tommy Gemmell is a bigger loss than Ugo. Erin Moran.
Joni Cunningham.
What's that?
Joni Cunningham.
For Happy Days.
Chachi. Joni and Chachi.
Tonsil cancer? Why on earth did they not just take the
No.
fucker out?
You would have
Take out her
thought,
tonsils and give her some ice cream?
but no. Sentenced to
Tonsil
death.
cancer? What a way to go.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Right, Tommy Gemmell. Right, how
Well,
many...
wait a minute. You take Tommy Gemmell over Joni Cunningham?
Every day of the week, mate.
Alright, okay.
Do you know what? I've not put in for money. Leo Baxendale, 86-year-old Bash Street kids. He was the Minnie the Minx artist.
Yep, worked on the Beano.
Bigger loss than Tommy Gemmell.
I think the Bash Street Kids and Minnie the Minx are instrumental to childhoods all over the country.
So the debate I see it, the former Celtic player or the comic book artist who touched more kids.
I'm just disgusted with Gary's list. There's so many missed.
It's comprehensive. We're having to go through
But,
it.
but Charlie Murphy's missed.
Who the fuck's Charlie Murphy?
But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. We go, right, Tommy Gemmell or Leo Baxendale. I hadn't heard of Leo Baxendale.
Okay, well, I guess Tommy
Tommy
Gemmell
Gemmell.
sails through.
Jay Gill's band. Of the Gill's band. Tommy Gemmell again.
Oh, you don't like My Angel's a Centerfold?
Oh, no, I hate that song.
Oh.
What's the other one? Oh, I do hate. Is that the one they're driving about in a van?
Aye. That's the one.
Fuck him. Tommy Gemmell every day of the week. Do you know what? I hope Tommy gets to the end of this so we can, you know, cheer his family up.
With the type of list Gary's put together here, this is like X Factor, like Villa stage.
Aye.
It's just loads of nobodies in her.
I've invited Chris to my villa to help me choose.
To help me choose my shoes. Right, who we got? Tommy Gemmell fucking romping this. By the way, anybody listening to this outside of the west of Scotland must be going, Tommy fucking Robert Miles.
Remember that song?
Children. Do you know what I remember about when Robert Miles died? People making the shitty joke, think of the children.
For that alone, he's not good beating Tommy Gemmell.
Right, Tommy Gemmell. Chris Cornell.
Ah, see now. I think Tommy's up for the chance here.
Up for eviction.
Yeah.
See, the thing about... Where's his pal? Did his pal make the list?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit late on the year.
Right, we'll do the two of these at the same time. Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell. Were the two of these guys murdered because they were going to expose a ring of bad people?
Murdered because?
Aye.
Or were they going to be outed?
No, they were outing people.
Oh.
Like, there was links between alleged links between Chester Bennington and, see the Podesta ring with Hillary Clinton?
So you're saying they've been dandoed?
Dandoed. I don't know if they've ever been engaged to Jeremy Paxman, but they have been dandoed in this. Right, does Chris Cornell beat Tommy Gemmell?
He does for me.
I think, yeah. You don't seem keen.
Do you know what? We're getting into a list. Tommy was going to lose it here, but that was a cracking streak.
It was.
Right, Chris Cornell's the new king. Is Chris Cornell a bigger loss than Roger Moore?
Yes.
Is
What? Roger Moore?
it? No.
My least favourite Bond.
No, who is the other guy? Who is the model?
Timothy Dalton?
Aye.
Timothy Dalton wasn't a model.
No, he's thinking of...
George Lazenby?
That's the one. Him.
George Lazenby?
Surely he's the worst.
George Lazenby. That's potentially one of the best Bond films.
But he wasn't. Pierce Brosnan even got a couple.
I don't watch new Superman movies because Christopher Reeve died. There's only one Superman.
So is he your Bond?
Who? Roger Moore? Aye. When I was a kid, looking back at it now, it's kind of, they're really, really cheesy movies. And also, see how they always make Grace Jones the baddie? Just because she's a bit weird and black. Do you know what I mean? Could they not give her a positive role? Do you know what? See, like they gave Judi Dench the M or Q.
M.
I would have loved to have seen Grace Jones as M.
That'd be weird.
And then there was a strong black female lead rather than being a baddie.
So you want to have been in the 80s, a strong black woman in charge of MI6?
Yeah. Too much?
I don't think so. Would have been nice. Do you think Moore beats Cornell?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 2-1. Roger Moore or John Noakes?
The problem is we're all too young, so Noakes is out.
Yep. No idea.
Leave Roger Moore there. No way, I didn't realise this guy died.
I know. It's heartbreaking. I bet you John doesn't know this.
Does Roger Moore beat Andy Cunningham? Bodger and Badger? He was obviously Bodger.
I have no idea.
Not mashed potato.
You don't know Bodger and Badger?
No.
If you're one of the dozen people we've sent this podcast link to, please send all your Bodger and Badger related stuff to John's Twitter. Adam West, Roger Moore, Adam West.
Adam West beats Roger Moore for me.
No.
He's Batman, mate. He's actual Batman.
He's not my Batman.
He's your Batman, George Clooney.
My Batman's Christian Bale.
What about the South Park work?
What was it?
Family Guy.
Family
Guy.
Family Guy. Aye, then no.
No? I'm overruling you here. Adam West beats Roger Moore, mate.
Yeah.
Brian can't. He can't anymore.
Oh. Nice guy. Doesn't beat Adam West.
Who was Brian Cant famous for?
Children's TV, Jack and Ori and stuff like that, but I presume he must have done something else to...
Get a fucking real job, Brian. Michael Bond against James Bond. Does the Paddington the Bear...
Wait a minute.
Adam West went through.
Adam West went
I mean, it's a better intro into it.
Aye.
But...
Batman versus a Peruvian immigrant staying in the country illegally.
You know, up until the latest Paddington films, I always thought that Paddington Bear was a teddy bear.
What is he? A wild animal?
Actual bear. CGI, obviously, but the representation of him is a real bear.
You don't know. Could just be a really well trained bear.
Hugh Grant was excellent in Paddington 2.
Yeah.
Really good.
I've not seen any of them, but my mother tells me they're excellent.
Yeah. Right, so Adam West versus Michael Bond.
I think Adam West.
I don't expect you to... What is it? I don't expect you to... Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. It was something?
Something like that.
I don't expect you to... What's that word? I don't expect you to...
Talk.
I don't expect you to talk, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. Now I'm just going to go and knock the back door. You stay here. Back in a minute. Barry Norman versus Adam West.
Who?
John, what were you doing for the first 30 years of your life?
Most of it I can't say.
Barry Norman done film 90, film 91, film 92, film 93, film 94,
that many still.
film 95.
TV's greatest bloopers one.
That was an iconic theme tune, that as well.
Yeah. John's lost.
Could you hum the theme tune? I think it's one. Transported back in time now.
I'm still annoyed Charlie Murphy wasn't in the list.
What date did Charlie Murphy die?
March, April.
2017.
And King John Nam as well.
Right, see whoever we get.
The assassinated brother of Korean leader now.
You basically, your choices have a playoff at the end.
See if you want to put Charlie Murphy through.
This is like what Celtic are going to have to do to qualify for the Champions League next year.
Aye.
About 19 qualifiers. Cool.
Right, Barry Norman or Adam West?
Adam West.
Adam West, okay. George A. Romero. Batman baddie.
That's a deep cut. George Romero, famous
3 years ago.
zombie, basically created all the tropes about zombies.
And the Joker.
Yeah.
Who am I thinking?
Someday Romero.
Does he beat
No.
Adam West?
No.
No, he didn't name Batman either. Chester Bennington, does he beat?
Nah.
No.
What?
No, Chester.
How not?
What, the dick for Linkin Park?
Oh, he's one of the biggest fucking rock and roll stars, like, ever.
Right. Adam West, but
Not relevant to me.
Gary's shaking his head there.
I'm actually killing Gary's spirit.
No, Adam West wins that. I'm afraid it. Pudsey the dog.
It's the dog that won
First-
Britain's Got Talent.
No, I can't. Adam West.
But I think, though, that lassie must have been fucking delighted when that dog finally died.
I bet she died the day after.
I know. Because they attached to their owners.
Glenn Campbell.
No.
You don't know who Glenn Campbell is?
Who are these
John.
cunts?
Honestly.
What? These are all people that are dead and I wouldn't have needed to know who they are, and now I'm going
Chris,
to be filled with useless
Sing
information.
him a Glenn Campbell song.
Please don't.
I'm Glenn Campbell. He didn't do the Wichita Line Man, did he?
I think so.
Right, Wichita Line Man. Walking the line.
No.
Did he do Wichita Line Man?
I don't know.
I'm a lineman for the county. Bruce Forsyth.
Fuck off, Bruce Forsyth.
Does Bruce Forsyth beat Adam West?
No, because he was
Everything
used to
that's,
be dead ages ago.
everything that's wrong with the BBC. Screw you, Brucey. Jerry Lewis.
Nah.
Tony Booth. Cherie Blairsdale.
Still no better, but...
No,
Ugh.
still Adam West.
Oh, I'm seeing some competition coming up here.
Hugh Hefner.
He's a winner.
Hugh Hefner beats
He-
Adam
he-
West.
He shouldn't even be in. He should be in a bye to the quarters.
Right, Hugh, the big leagues.
Aye.
He's not playing financial fair play. Right, Hugh Hefner versus Tom Petty. I tell you what, Adam West beat Tommy Gemmell there.
Right, keep going for a while.
Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner's got to beat Tom Petty. Although Tom Petty won't back down.
You going for Tom Petty or Hugh Hefner?
Oh, Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner.
Let me tell you about this next one, because this is genuinely the saddest death of the last 18 months. Jeremy the Lefty Snail died 2 years old. He was named after Jeremy Corbyn because his snail shell curled to the left.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But it meant that he couldn't mate with any other snail. It was a 1 in a million genetic modification that meant his bits didn't go. It basically, John, it'd be like if you had an innie penis. So they tried to find him a mate for his whole life and they couldn't find him
I'm
one.
looking for a right-sided vagina still.
I think that's the saddest death of the last 18.
And do you know what the irony is? I'll tell you, where have we got? Where is he? Where is this fucking snail? Jeremy the Lefty Snail died on the 11th of October, and Hugh Hefner died fucking 27th of September.
Yeah.
He would have been the guy to find the mate.
The Playboy right snails.
Aye.
Yeah.
Sean Hughes, I took that one really badly.
Yeah, that was sad.
Mate,
Did you have a gig with him?
I did it in Brockness.
That's how he died. You watched Chris's set.
Don't give him it.
Ended up having a couple of beers with him, and he was just the sweetest guy. But there was a lot of conflicting stuff when Sean Hughes died. You know what people were saying? Oh, he was really nasty to people, or he was really kind. Or I think he was just a mixed up fucking puppy.
If somebody dies and you get 100% positive feedback, cunts are lying.
Aye.
Everyone has been a cunt to someone at some point, and it's better to have that out there.
Sean Hughes, I did take really, really badly. Because when I was a teenager, he was like, Sean's show was, everybody watched it, discussed it the next day. But does Sean Hughes beat Hugh Hefner?
I think that decision's for you, Chris.
I think Sean Hughes does. I'm going to put it, but Hugh Hefner was just a very... See, if Hugh Hefner didn't have a publishing company, that is a very seedy man wearing his pyjamas everywhere. Do you know what I mean? He needed that.
He's just like a 19-year-old mum for Cumbernauld.
Aye. Right, see if Hugh Hefner lived in Cumbernauld.
Kind of in his jammies.
What would he go to the ice cream van in?
It would be his robe.
Aye. So Sean Hughes versus Fats Domino.
Sean Hughes.
Little Peep.
I only added that because it described him as post-emo revival hip-hop artist.
That's hedging your bets, isn't it? Malcolm Young versus Sean Hughes.
Sean Hughes.
Charles Manson.
You know, in Charles Manson's description on Wikipedia, it said criminal...
Link in bio.
Criminal, singer-songwriter, cult leader.
In that order?
In that order, aye.
Never murdered them, they.
I know, bizarre.
Just, like...
But nothing wrong.
You kind of going, see if he'd went into sales.
That's just like John telling people to kill themselves every week.
We have to stop all that now because the world's changed since August.
I've no though.
You still telling people?
Aye.
That's why we had to stop, to keep you away from the Me Too movement. Protection.
Time's up, Me Too. Buzzwords, things. That's why we've kept this an all-male podcast.
Aye.
So, Charles...
Well, do you know what? See if there's any guys listening to this. What we need is more guys making podcasts.
Yeah.
There needs to be more guys out there making podcasts because there's... See, just because you can make a podcast probably means you should. So if there's any guys out there, a couple of quid, buy some equipment because there's not enough guys doing podcasts now.
John, I think I realised why it took us 18 months to convince him to do another one. I think I've got it.
It's just, I'm listening. You've never heard this. I'm listening to this new podcast. It's fucking a wee bit offbeat. It's all guys that's doing it.
To be fair, like, we did ask quite a number of women and they all turned us down.
Yeah, well, let's be honest, if they had a spare room to record it, they'd probably put in a wardrobe or a wee shoe cupboard. They wouldn't put in the equipment, would they?
So Charles Manson wins?
Not Sean Hughes again.
Oh, right, okay.
But seriously, guys, if you think you've got an opinion about something, you know, sign up to our Patreon page. I think Patreon is just the same 50 quid that gets passed through. Do you know what? They always put it down to me going, listen, if you've enjoyed this podcast and you want to buy a coffee or buy me a beer, you know, the price of a beer, you know, it would be great if you could contribute. But you don't go on, I fucking want an extension. Or if you're going to buy me a beer in Reykjavik. Just a monthly Oslo pint. We just need a monthly Oslo pint off of our 10,000 listeners. See that Conspiracy Guys podcast I was obsessed with for a bit? They've been trying to get... They've done really well and their numbers are great, but the guy's getting really shitty about people not contributing enough to this Kickstarter. He's after 30 grand to go to America and live for 4 months with his bird and make conspiracy documentaries, you know, go to Area 51 and go and see where Tesla lived and go to go and visit cults and stuff like that. But he's getting really shitty. He's like looking at the numbers and going, well, do you know, we got 150,000 downloads a week, and if just 1% of you know, gave us $10, we'd be able to go, you know, 4 times. But we really need you to contribute, you know, so we can get this made. And I'm thinking, surely if people are only contributing, you know, to this thing that has to be, you know, they're not buying it, they're not fucking interested. they just want your free podcasts, your free labour. That's what it is. Yeah. So
I've not listened to one in ages for them because it started being vague things I'd never even remotely heard of,
like Catholicism. Where are we up to?
Alfie Curtis.
Sean Hughes, I don't know who that is.
The Dr. Cornelius Evazan in Star Wars. See the guy that threatens Luke when he goes into the cantina?
He was a doctor.
He was a doctor.
But the character was a doctor.
The character, yeah.
Right. But he doesn't like you. I don't like you. Sean Hughes. August Ames. Who's this guy?
That's one of John's favourite pornographic actresses that got some bad reviews online and then killed herself.
23.
Killed herself.
See that shagging? You're shite at that, hen. Couldn't take it.
Was she a porn star?
Yeah.
See, the thing is, because there's so much porn, you don't notice when one of the porn actresses dies. It's always a role for them. Always a role.
But if you're watching that video now, is it a memorial?
I'll probably
Just have a wee cry then.
I'll probably now search for her just to see if I have ever watched one of her movies.
Yeah. Keith Chegwin.
I think Keith Chegwin might be the only person that's died that I've seen their penis.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, guy.
Just check Lost. Punching the dog.
That's a good point. Yep, maybe.
Nick Chegwin does it. Bob Givens, animator of Looney Tunes. That's one for you, Gary. You like your...
He's not going to beat Sean Hughes, is he?
Right, so Sean Hughes
is the saddest death of 2017.
Is Sean Hughes a bigger loss than Charlie Murphy?
I don't know who Charlie Murphy is, which is why he's not on the list.
Right, this is what pisses me off with him, right?
He sat there and denigrated
this
you.
fucking... Look at these...
How do you know? He was Bob Hoskins' cousin. You're just like, well, it's a generational thing. But Bob Hoskins' cousin?
Charlie Murphy, man.
Have you never seen the... Eddie Murphy's brother, have you never seen him stand in front of a green screen telling the stories to Dave Chappelle about Prince and...
Those are glorious.
Who's the food? Charlie Murphy.
That's what it was.
No.
Oh, what's that guy's name?
Charlie Murphy?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Rick James.
Rick James, bitch! Charlie Murphy versus Sean Hughes. Is Sean Hughes going to win this?
I think so.
Well, no, because we've got somebody who thinks going to win it at the bottom of this list.
You think so?
Oh, aye.
No, that's us. We've got to the end of 2017.
It's 2017's saddest, but there's been another 3 months.
Well, I think once you get the yearly title, that's you.
You get.
So he wins 2017.
Right.
So who won 2016? Is it Kenny Baker?
Rick Parfitt, the cunt, insisted he won before he died. George Michael for me, 2016. Right, so, George Michael, Sean Hughes.
So there's going to be like a triple threat match at the end of all this?
Right, Dolores O'Riordan. That was a bit of a shock. What eventually killed her?
I believe it was self-inflicted.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
That's so sad. Marquis Smith.
Less sad.
John Gavin.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
86-year-old psycho Spartacus and US ambassador to Mexico.
Actor / ambassador.
I couldn't tell you what he's been on.
Neither could I, but I just thought it'd be funny to see John Gavin's dead.
Yeah. Emma Chambers, the Vicar of Dibley.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
No.
It's a fucking unionist. Why do you think like that? Going, it's the type of thing you'd watch in fucking Essex. You know, you got a bit of love in that in Rotherham. Vicar of Dibley,
no.
Am I wildly off being like you watch stuff like see Allo?
Never watched that either.
Allo or who's the other one? Heidi High. See all that shit? I kind of go, that's for English people. You know, that's not aimed at me.
So you don't bother?
No, they might as well wrap it in a fucking Union Jack and go, do you want to watch this? No. Why man? That's my mum that's done that to me. I'll be doing it for this. Dolores O'Riordan, so far's the saddest. Billy Graham.
Billy Graham.
Who's Billy Graham?
The preacher.
Hated everybody.
Oh right, I might actually. I might need to look him up.
The John Walker of preachers.
Roger Bannister.
Aye, ran fast.
Stephen Hawking. That was only last week.
He's a winner.
Jim Bowen.
See, Jim Bowen's much more a man of the people, but Stephen Hawking did live for 65 years after being told that he'd lived for 2 years.
Aye. He's 76 was something he used to get to for Hawking. I I've been enjoying the Christian fundamentalists on Twitter, insisting, like, kind of that's I'm free of the chair now. Like, watch him fly. An atheist, a well-known God refuter.
Non-believer.
God refuter. Have you read the Hawking book? Brief History of Time?
No.
I started it 3 times.
Is it just no brief enough?
Dense.
Yeah, that's...
Like a black hole.
All the things you're told is that it could educate science to people who couldn't understand science. And I read a bit of the book and went,
Nah.
I need a movie. I need a webinar.
When I was 16, I had my first job in McDonald's. I had a friend called Laura who worked there as well, and she was also doing. She was right into science, and she went to a talk. The first half was the people who cloned Dolly the sheep.
Right.
The second half
Wesleyan Institute.
And the second half was Stephen Hawking. So she had a day off to go to it. So we're standing going, where's Laura today? I was like, wow, you'll not believe she's going to a talk by Stephen Hawking. Everybody else in there was like, huh? So I thought, well, I'll take it down to another level. And it's like, you do know him. He's got a computery voice, and he's in The Simpsons. He's got a helicopter in his wheelchair. No, I don't know.
You see, more than the science, Hawking became like a
celebrity,
like a pop culture, sort of reference.
I'm also
Ricky Gervais once introduced him, or was that the Golden Globes? He introduced him first to come upstage to do something, and what was the joke he said? Typical fucking English person. As soon as they make it in America, they change their accent.
I did,
and that was I actually enjoyed because he was funny.
Up until more recently than I'd like to admit, I thought he was American because of his accent.
Did you watch the movie? Let's just bring it right down to the base level.
No. I wish I had though, because it feels like people
it's still available.
As I said, DVDs
with every copy.
But I feel like it'd be one of those things where I'm only watching it now because he's dead. It was like remember when John Coffey that was in the Green Mile, the big actor. Who's that guy's name that died?
Something.
I remember going down to Asda like the day after he died, and they'd wheeled out loads of copies of the Green Mile that they obviously just had stuck in storage. Just in case people bought it because he died.
Did you hear about Patrick Swayze? Of course I fucking did. That's why I'm getting all these copies of Roadhouse at the petrol station.
So that's us completely up to date with all the deaths you've missed.
That's actually quite impressive. We've had celebrity deaths for one that we've spent like 30 minutes on before.
Do you know what? It was a fucking toil getting right through them. Tara Palmer Tomkinson.
So if you've made it this far, well done. You are a real fan.
Gary, you're just fucking talking to yourself.
I know. Gary, if you're listening to this, remember
Gary4@Gary.com.
What I would love is see all the people that had asked us to come back and do more episodes. If they just mailed us going, sorry guys, we were wrong.
I just wish there was more guys doing this type of thing.
White guys.
Aye. Do you know what, kind of making their voice heard?
Yeah.
Do you know what, and not charging any money for it?
Was Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner, the last time we did a podcast?
No.
Did we discuss that then?
Aye, 8 years ago. But I'll tell you
but
what.
He's not got his dick in it. She's not got the penis anymore. That's just been removed recently.
See, you were talking about a white guy there, so that is something that you could talk about on a podcast.
Yep.
Well, I've got a white guy we can talk about.
Yeah.
The fuck's happening with Michael Schumacher?
Hi. Did he die?
No.
He refuses?
Is he up?
No, nobody knows. He's vanished. I think he's made a time jump. He's a time traveller.
Aye.
He's gone. He skied 88 miles an hour into a tree and vanished into the past or the future. And that's what we're trying to find out.
So if you're out there, Michael, you need some advice starting a podcast, you can.
On Saturday night, there, I was away out, so I was going to take it easy because the Old Firm the previous weekend.
What's that, mate?
I fucked it, man. Fucked it. Like, I was being lifted into a car to go home because I couldn't talk or walk. So I was like, Saturday night, I'll take it easy. Going to find Rabbit, a couple of drinks, then I'm going to SWG3. A few drinks, got up the road.
Couple of white guy places.
Got out of hand, ended up in the casino, because of the snow, couldn't go home, and ended up having to bunk up with my brother's mate who'd booked a hotel already.
Right.
Well, I say they booked a hotel. They booked a room with a bed, and it was one of those EasyJet hotels.
Oh, right.
Were the insides of the rooms orange?
Yeah. These things are like hostels. They are glorified hostels. We went in and it was freezing. And it's got one of these wee heaters, like it's an A4 sheet of paper heater.
Right.
Giving off no heat. And we went down to reception and asked if we could get the heating turned on. And she goes, if you're wanting heat, not more heat. If you want heat, you're going to need to rent a heater off of us.
Did they take cash? Okay.
Yes, they take cash if you want the heater.
How much does it cost to rent a heater?
It was only a tenner, I believe.
Per night?
Yeah, well, we were only there for like 4 hours.
Yeah, but still, you could go buy a heater for a tenner for Argos.
Argos wasn't open at 4 in the morning.
Did you TripAdvisor it?
No, I was then. No, I was there booking. I don't care. I was getting a free bed. I wasn't getting home.
I stayed in one maybe about 3 or 4 years ago in Barbican in London, and it looked as if it. You know, if you walk through any city centre now, it's just fucking office space to let everywhere. It's kind of, we've moved everybody out of city centres and we've just got these ghost offices. You know, I can only imagine that they've been used for filming, you know, sort of bad guy meetings. You know, let's go up to the empty office, you know, talk about our big plans, the cityscape and all that. And it'd been one of these converted offices, and they just put up partitions to make the room, and there wasn't a fucking window in the place. It was all you know, sort of prefabricated and built in the open plan office. So I'd done the bus journey the night before, got into the hotel maybe about 2 o'clock. Well, I'm going to get a sleep. And I lay down in the bed, and it's fucking sparse, isn't it?
It's so bad.
Mate,
It's like one of those mats from gym at school.
mate, it's fucking aye, it's unreal. But not a window. No window in the room. Sparse, it's hot. Lay down in the bed. This is about 2:30 in the afternoon. Oh, next door's pumping. I say next door. The wall must have been about
It's a sheet.
a mil and a half. So these two stallions, these two body strippers, go at it for 13 and a half minutes, and then I'm lying. But you know that way you're going, fucking, I can't avoid it. fucking listening to this, just the sound of boys coming off an arse, just loveless body thumping. You can hear the two of them lying in the bed. He says to her, he goes, "Where did you tell people you were coming today?"
Ah.
That sentence just the fucking possibilities. Where did you tell people you were coming today, you sneaky pair of bastards?
You could have chipped in. You could have started a conversation.
I told them I was coming to the EasyJet Hotel in Barbican, $34.99. Horrible experience.
And
So neither of you would recommend it?
no, well, if you're going to go and you have any intention of watching the TV, bring your own universal remote control as well.
Charging for that.
£5 for that.
No.
I mean, it wasn't an issue. We weren't
The
gonna
TV
watch
works and you can use the buttons on it.
yes.
But if you want a remote control,
But
it's a
then
fact.
that is, oh God, Gary, come on. Who's going to get out of bed and go over to the TV?
Especially when you can turn on the light
I know, I'm not.
and look through the wall at the outline of the two people fucking next door.
See, the thing is, John, again, is just that wee bit younger and won't remember. I remember my dad making me get up to push the button on the telly before you got a remote control.
Nah.
2 fingers to record. You know, like on the see the video recorders. You see fucking big step buttons you had to push in like that.
Both hands.
Was there a thing? Am I remembering this right? You used to be able to record video from video if you hooked two videos together.
2 videos, aye.
What a time. What a time to be alive.
So 3 stars for Easy Hotel House
Maybe take 3 stars for this podcast.
Maximum.
See if you go, I bet, like I'm just guessing. See if you go into the Easy Hotel?
Easy Hotels.
Easy Hotel TripAdvisor, Hill Street, Glasgow. See if you go and look at the TripAdvisor. somebody will take a picture of the fucking coven. You know, as if it wasn't costing them £6 for a week. We noticed the silicone in the bathroom was slightly askew. I would love to have given it 5, but I'm giving it a 2. Oh, you took pictures.
Who are these people though?
Have you ever left a TripAdvisor review?
No, I've certainly read lots.
Aye.
I'll leave a review if it's good. I'll never leave a bad review because I always think my experience was so bad and I'm such a cunt that I would rather people have bad experiences as well.
Do you know what? I'm such a user. Like, I will listen to podcasts and not donate to their Patreon. I will read TripAdvisor reviews, but I will not give anybody a hint. Like, I would never leave a podcast. Listen, I think you're probably the type of person that leaves a podcast review, so please leave us 5 stars and donate to our filmmaking trip to Jamaica. We're
going to recreate Cool Runnings, but with white guys.
There's not enough movies with white guys in them. Going backwards.
Aye.
So, yeah, as Chris is saying, leave 5-star reviews for our podcast.
And donate. So, see, at some point, if we are going to start podcasting stuff, I'm going to produce something and then fucking sell it.
Yeah, because Chris needs that sweet, sweet money.
I'm not interested in creating stuff for art.
And for people. So it's not about people, this is about us.
Or for women.
Basically what we're saying is, unless you stop us, we're going to keep going and then we're going to ask for money. So get in touch and let us know.
Because we actually have a female producer working on this show now, and if we don't pay her, we'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
So we need at least 30 grand.
Letitia.
Aye.
Catch you next time.
Bye.